Alright, so first we got Firecrackers, Prospect Team. Good control by Dob. Like that he's got the FS tag in front of his name, that's cute. Not a bad hit by Might, maybe a little over aggressive by Thaikuch, but if you're that 2-man, I don't mind you being aggressive trying to get that shot off. Again, good aggression. This is one that I probably want Dop to turn for. And it just comes with a lot of awareness as well. So we're in a weird spot here. Nobody on the blue team is going to hit this, so I don't know why you felt like you needed to rush it. But getting a shot from this angle is going to be very tough, unless you know how to arrow shoot, or if you can hit it off the backboard to yourself, and then you can quickly get around to it. A pass center actually wasn't going to do you any good because you didn't have a teammate center. You had a teammate that was rotating out. I don't mind the attempt at a demo. I think you steal their boost over mid boost, but if you don't know what's going on with the ball, then you got to steal mid boost. So you do the check, which is great. So you should know that the ball is coming over to your side. So in my opinion, you don't turn infield, you turn on the wall. And that'll allow you to play this ball a lot faster. Instead, Dr. Might had to come across. So that's just my opinion on that one. So as I'm looking at it from above, I could have rotated here, still on this boost, and as we were rotating out, see that this ball was coming across and then gone to meet it. Option 2, though, this is fine. Grabbing the mid boost is good. Taking that away. But when you see what's happening with that ball, which is great that you were flipping between your cameras, I think you had the choice to rotate up the wall, and then you would have been in a lot better position. Another choice is just to kind of just do a quick turn. You'll lose a lot of your momentum, but you just picked up 100 boost, which allows you to pick up your momentum. Let me make a note of something I just thought of. Alright, cool. I got that out of my head. Onto paper. Alright, so that's just my thought there. That's a great shot. That's a good counterattack. Great job keeping it in the zone by Dop, and then Thaikuch coming through and getting a really good shot on it. We're playing very passive right now. It's right after kickoff, so it can be a little bit awkward. Yeah, so Thai and Might, you guys are kind of rotating in the same patterns a few times here. So obviously seeing a lot of the same things, but we need to send one person and get up in their faces, cut off dribbles and stuff like that. It's not a bad touch by Might. So there's just a lot of back and forth. This is just overly rotating out here, Dop. So the back and forth call was Might kind of going like this before he finally went left. It just seemed like he didn't know where he wanted to be in relation to the rest of the team. And I'd say let's try and keep that triangle formation as much as possible. 1-man on the ball. 2-man probably pushing towards the net, and 3-man watching the side. Most likely the ball is going to be cleared to. In this case, that particular side. Dop, you rotated through and you didn't grab this boost, but your team's still on attack. So you spent boost to get back here to get this boost, and then you're going to have to use, I don't know, probably like 40 boosts to get back, and so you're going to only be left with 60. Well, you could just grab up like 4 or 5 of these and be really close. I mean, 5 is exactly 60, by the way. But you can hang out on small pads and still be in this space. And you want to be near your team. I mean, we want to keep a nice tight triangle as much as possible. Not this long loose triangle. This is not good. The only reason you want to be back here in a rotation like this is if you're very confident in what your teammates are about to put on net. And the only thing that the other team has is a boom or clear, or if you know that your team had given up possession already and they'd be taking it this way anyway. But even then, you'd probably want to be closer so that you can cut off a dribble and force them to the sidewall earlier, whereas if you give them all this open space before you can close down on them, they're going to be able to figure out what they want to do and potentially take you to the hole. So that was a huge rotation out, and we lost a lot of pressure for it. Okay, Might's good on the wall, so let's try and read his passes. He's trying to give us opportunities to play with him, and we keep thinking that just because he hit the ball high up on the wall that he's not going to be able to get the next hit, and that's not the case. Dob on up. Maybe too soon rotating into the corner rotation. Might maybe needs to pick this up. Oh, good fake. We don't know who's dribbling. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Cut across to teammates. It would have been better if as soon as you lost control of it, you just kind of hit it pretty hard towards top. Good save by Thigh Cooch. Okay, we got room to dribble. We got a 1v1 and Dop messing with the goalie. Oh, and we got a goal for it. Nice. That's good. I like that aggression. Dop leading the way and Thigh Cooch coming in behind. I think you encroached a little bit too much there, Thigh Cooch. That's a great pass. So again, Dr. Might off the wall, passing at center. We gotta be aware of that. That's our teammate. Now we know our teammate is very good on the wall. He's gonna be able to score those or pass those. Excuse me. He's gonna be able to pass those. In that particular instance, in that play, he was scoring. All right. Well, we're kind of controlling this game really well. Ball's rarely been in our half. We've gotten good touches to keep it away from the center of our net, or the center of the field. A couple times I'm seeing us rotate on top of each other. Looks like Dop may be a little bit hungry for those 100 pads. You just cut off your teammate. At least you're going for the demo. Might, we gotta keep that in net. Yeah, looks like we're 100 hungry. There's another rotation where, because the mid boost had been grabbed, Dop rotated all the way out. There's been a couple times Might's gone for those 100s as well. That's a killer clear. Holy. Good block, but unfortunately we're not there again, and there's another deep rotation out by both teammates. So again, let's try and help out our teammates. Let's try and keep a 2-man that's kind of relevant in the play. 3-man, sure, rotate out, especially if we think that 50-50 was going to go poorly. Sure, 3-man could rotate out here as well. I think Dop maybe didn't need to. Honestly, you could have come this way, gone past this boost because it wasn't there, realized that we were going up on offense, turned around and grabbed this boost as you came back in, and it would have been better and still faster than this. But yeah, grabbing up these midfield boosts I think is going to be really important, and somebody needs to stay with Might in this play. If the 50-50 goes well, we need to stay aggressive. That's one thing I really want to enforce is is trying to keep two-man offensive pressure as much as possible. Now, every once in a while, you're going to have one guy that just dribbles the ball the whole way out, whether it's along the wall or whatever, and two guys that are kind of sitting back that were like, oh shit, I didn't realize we were getting out of our zone this quickly. And that's going to happen. But those two guys can still push to midfield and then just hold midfield, and the one guy can rotate out and become the three guy as you guys become the one and two guys and try and start an offense with the two of you. He did his job, he brought the ball into the zone, but now we need to keep it in there. That's a monster clear. Again, we probably only need one person back though. Nice. What's up, Lockdown? How's it going, man? Tap down, stop with the pickup. A little awkward in the corner. Thaikuch is holding good space. If the ball ever came center, he was going to be able to punish him, which is good. Dobbin might actually able to work that one through the defense. That's a great shot. I think we had people in the right spot on that one. Phi maybe could have gotten the touch in the back wall, and that would have stopped that shot from happening. And then Dop got up in his face, which is what you want in that situation. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get in the way of the ball. Off the backward again, another deep rotation out for boost. It's a tough habit to break. It's so tough to realize that you can live off of small pads a little bit better. You guys currently are. Oh no! Thigh's trying to get that to the corner. That's all good. Oh, well, you know, 0 seconds on the clock. Who cares? Okay, so that's one replay. Let's get the other one where Goom is in. Ooh, Pyth is on this replay. Excellent. They got a lot of people on their team, huh? Alright. Ooh, aggressive mid-boost grab? Oh, that's scary. Yeah, that's just a bad decision. So, we're playing mostly defense right now. We have the chance to break out onto offense. The place where we really don't want the ball is somewhere in the middle where they can just shoot it on our net. Taking it over the top is okay but dangerous, and unless you're probably about a 1400 to 1500 player, somewhere starting in that range, probably don't take the ball across your net, or if you're just a really good ones player. If you're a really good ones player, you could probably take that across your net. I would say 9 times out of 10, just let this ball roll behind you, pick it up, go in the opposite direction, and keep it in a safe spot. Keep it along this side wall. Clockwork still has to get to the wall to beat you, and if you can get it up onto the wall, you can maybe flick it out, you can flick it past him, you can put it right back down on the ground, and people on your team can rotate in. But a touch to the center here is just going to get punished, and did. Scary. We call that a Patrick Star wee-woo. Your teammates are like, yo, that was scary. Wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo. What a save. Alright, so how can we push up on offense together? Goom takes over, passes up to Dop, not bad. Dop back into the center. See, this is where I would want Goom coming back in. So this is that two-man offense, so you're in the play with Dop the whole time. Might is the third man. He's holding the clears. Now, I probably would prefer if he was facing this way, because you're not going to collapse in on this ball before Goom is, so pretend that Goom has this angle covered. You're also covering this angle, basically, right? That doesn't really help. So you coming here is going to watch the most likely side that they're going to clear it to. Dop gets this ball across the middle. As soon as it crosses this post, Goom can be coming in on that and trying to put it in. If it's above the crossbar, then you just wait for it to come down under the crossbar, and then you go for it. But let's just keep tight in that space. Oh my. I like Goom's rotation there. Again, a little bit of a wee-woo as we clear it out the middle. But overall, we're holding decent rotations on defense. We're not... I think a choice that we could have made at some point on that defensive rotation was whoever had the ball, just dribble out. Even though you don't have boost, put yourself into a chance for a 50-50 instead of just getting touches that put you out of position. Great demo by Dr. Mite. We've seen Dop go for those demos. I haven't seen Dr. Mite go for those, and that just opened up a ton of space to let Goom do what he wanted. So that last kickoff was a double boost kickoff. It stalled out in the middle, and it was a great chance for us to punish them with a person that was following the kickoff. Oh, wow, what a save. But because we went double boost, we had nobody there. Careful how you push up Dop. Goom could never hit you with a pass there. So what probably would have worked out better is if you were there for one of his lighter touches, so that you could do something like that. That's the two-man clear that I'm looking for. Oh, and then it's in front of the net again? Okay. Alright, we're starting to figure it out. First time we weren't there, this time we were there a little late. Dop's able to get that ball center. Nice. Cut down. You knew where the ball was going, but we didn't get a good hit on it. Although, Mite off the wall, man. Mite is good on the walls. Might be above par. What's up, Slime? How you doing, man? Good morning. In those morning replays and those reps, you know. I don't think this is as important for you to challenge Goom. We've got Dop and Net in a good position where if this ball comes across, he can aerial for it. I know that you're probably hungry for that boost, but you didn't actually cut down a lot here. Now, at a higher level gameplay, maybe this guy cuts it infield and gives Pyth a nice pass. I don't see them doing that. And so therefore it's probably easier if you just let Dop rotate into this side and then you were to come back post. And that could involve getting this boost in your back post rotation. I'd be very careful. Dr. Mite also, you're kind of following the play here. I'd rather see somebody come across mid and try and get this demo, especially if you're the third man in the rotation. So I would assume that either Dop or Goom is the 1 or 2 man. In this case, Goom kind of forced himself in that 2-man or 1-man role, which forces Dop into the 2-man role, which means that in the 3-man role on defense, you're going to be kind of out this space. You can be grabbing up boost, you can be going demos. As the ball comes across for a pass, you can intercept it with a shot yourself that you potentially put off target. There's a few options that you can do there with yourself being in this space. Careful about following the play, though. It's going to put yourself in the way of the ball as well, and potentially your teammates' clears. Wow, good control by Goom. Unfortunately, this is a problem for 3s. You'll get away with this in 2s more often than anywhere else. You did a really good job of controlling this, but you need to flick it now. Like, right now. It needs to be flicked. You cannot wait for it to come back down onto your car, so you need to jump up into it and then jump one more time with that front flip probably, or that front diagonal flip, and just hope that your tail end hits a piece of it and puts it really high. Especially in 3s, people are going to be challenging you a lot faster because they've got nothing to lose. I mean, this is their 1-man coming at the ball, and it's against our 1-man, or 2-man even. I would take that challenge every time if I'm Slams. Not bad though. Not bad. I really like that possession control off the wall. Clockwork trying to give us some of our own medicine. It seems like we're a bit of a demo-heavy team with Might and Dop on the field. Probably control it in the corner. Nice. You got one pushing you. Took it back towards our net. See, that's again, we're taking it in dangerous spots. It's probably better to just not even challenge the 50 there, or at least get the hit so that we're going downfield. Dr. Mike with the demo. Frugula over to the net. He takes it himself. Great dribbles. Control. Wow. Oh my! That's good play, guys. Good play. I don't know that Mike needed to come across like that. It worked out, but it could have been a bad touch that threw Dop way out of position as a result. Dude, Goom's got some dribbles. Just gotta be careful because they're collapsing on you. Nice, and then Dop and Might are up on offense. Goom presenting that third man, most likely clear side. Okay, so we just moved as a unit from this corner to this corner. We are in a very close bunch. We look like we're a bunch of, I don't know, 6-year-old soccer players, just all huddled around the ball. Let's try and have someone hold position at midfield so that if this ball comes back across, we're fine. Maybe we send 2 people same side, but they work together to get this ball back center. We need to keep separation. If that means rotating out and grabbing some of these small pads, that's fine. Grabbing a mid boost, probably okay too. In this case, no mid boosts are available though. But yeah, we can't be just going from side to side with each other. Because now Mike's putting it right back into a very threatening position and no one's there to collapse in on him. Mostly comes down to comms. Some of it's just awareness, knowing where your teammate is and not pushing into the space that they already have. Dop maybe taking that shot from Goom. I think Goom had a decent shot. He was coming from a good angle. Dop got a lot of power on it, so it's not terrible. Oh, it's in the... Try. Let's see what this overtime has. Looks like we get a goal within about 12 seconds. Oh my, 7 seconds. Alright. Well, I don't have anything much more on that one. I'd say the biggest thing that I saw for Firecrackers is rotations, not knowing where our teammates are, and then some things that we learned about our teammates today is that Goom is a very good dribbler, so if we can give him space by getting a demo potentially, open up that space for him, that's great. Dop and Might can get demos, so we saw that. Thigh Hooch very fast and was able to get back on defense in a couple weird positions. There's a couple times where the pass came to the center of the field on defense, and that was super scary. Let's try and avoid that. There's a couple times the pass came to the center of the field on offense, and we weren't there to punish or collapse in on that ball. What else did I see? Big boost rotations looked terrible in the first game, looked a lot better in this game. We were able to stay with teammates a little bit better in this game. Oh, and then Might is very good on the wall, so let's look for those opportunities where Might's on the wall and he's able to get a pass to us.